In a day when your online presence is supposed to be important to your business, why are there so many websites that suck?
This is United A-Holes, a video cast discussing cultural topics with no filter.
Welcome back to Area 41 again. Jeff Bezos' favorite spot on the internet. Is that better?
I do know who he is.
Okay, there. I just got to update myself a little bit.
Jeff Bezos
does suck.
You had an experience with that today. Did you know what happened with that?
Freaking scam, I tell you. So
Amazon?
Yeah.
What happened?
Okay.
I was on Amazon. I was looking up 3 items or 4 items, anyway, that I wanted to see if I could get by this weekend. I put them in my cart. I went to the shipping portion. It says free 2-day shipping with Prime. And I'm like, I don't have Prime, but I left it on that option and went next to see what the total would be.
Right.
Apparently, clicking next on that screen, they said, oh, you want Prime, and charged me $10 for Prime right then and there. Because I did not continue past the next screen. I did not submit the order. Those items are still in my cart, and I got an email saying, thanks for joining Prime.
You can cancel them.
Well, that's just it. I went to try and cancel. There is no order when you go into the help section for Prime until you get down into these menus, and then it shows up as pending. But if you try and submit a help request for that exact reason, you will never find an actual contact us link. So I went back and says, I have a problem with my Prime Video account login information. And they're like, oh, well, here, click here to contact us. And I get a chat person. And then I wrote out my actual issue.
Yeah.
And then that person canceled my account for me. Friggin' scam. Anyway.
A prime
I
example.
can do you one better. So, I on a website and a company that I deal with, that I just started dealing with, and basically I have to, in order to get my discount, I have to order, we'll say, so many points or dollar value. So I place my order, and it says you have $24 that you can spend. So I said, great. So I
That'll get a couple.
put on my $24 in, and then it says you don't have enough money, you don't have enough points or dollar value to place your order. That's like, wait a second, yeah, I do. I had 41 points. I'm supposed to spend 37.
In a
So
row?
I took off the $24 and it said you can place your order. I said, okay, I might have just clicked the wrong button. So I put the $24 credit back on, said you don't have enough points. And I was like, oh, okay, so I have to spend more money in order to do my $24. But I don't need anything else, so I hit the order. The next month, I placed an order, forgot an item. So I said, oh, well, I've already spent my quota, I'll just throw this order on. And so I just added the one item and said, I'll just use my $24 credit. And this was like 2 days after I placed my initial order, and couldn't send the order because it says you don't have enough points for the order. And I said, well, no, 2 days ago I already spent my points for the month. So it's not a month. And it was like, so it's still, I've got this $24 credit kicking out there that for some strange reason, every time I go to actually apply it to something, I can't.
You don't have enough points.
Yeah, I don't have enough points. Or
Can you apply it to a
Yeah.
$50 order?
No.
Okay, so it just won't apply whatsoever.
Yeah, well, every time I go to spend it, something else comes up that says that I can't.
Have you contacted the company?
I have, and they basically tell me that I have to wait another month in order to be able to use it. So it's like,
Does this credit expire by any chance?
No.
Okay.
So, wait a minute. What are we talking about?
I don't know.
That's basically, how websites, you know what I mean?
Oh wait,
Discount.
websites suck. That's what the episode's about. You guys
Yeah.
are already deep into the meat of it. Okay, I'm behind, man. I'm fucking.
Because I had
stalled.
something similar happen when I ordered my tuxie. And I just contacted them and they're like, yeah, we'll apply that for you, no problem. Thanks. And I saw the adjustment done. Like, just like that.
But that's actually wasn't the point that I was making with the intro. Or that I just remembered that after what he said about, dealing with Amazon.
Right.
So basically, I got a product that came in the mail, and it wasn't quite
It came
what
in the mail. He came in his bedroom.
it came. It wasn't one of those
Came into
things.
I remember when Ken used to be the inappropriate
I'm
one.
using it. I'm using it right now. You just can't see it.
I can hear it.
I thought it smelled something.
Yeah, really. Hope the noise doesn't disturb the live stream. And it wasn't quite what I expected. So I took the product, went on the website, and tried to find, the product that I had, in front of me, and I couldn't. And it was like, Jesus, how come I can't get your shit together? How come I can't find the product that you sent me on your website?
Is it you or the website?
No, it's the website.
I think it's a user.
Well, I run into that.
Can't buy a credit, can't find the products he's already
I
ordered.
tried to order
title-
something from Sunrise Records the other day, and it was a nightmare.
ID 10T.
The title of this episode should be "Old Man Yells at Cloud."
And then I pushed the thing, but it won't do the thing. And then I swirled this, and I don't know what I'm doing.
Well, it's just like, when you went to Fredericton and bought all the potato heads for me.
That was fun.
I went on their website, and I said to the guy when I phoned him, I said, I was on your website and the products aren't listed. Yeah, probably not. How
You're right. We suck.
and we've got IT guys here. How difficult is it to maintain and keep your website current and up to
Fucking
date?
hard.
Borderline
It is
impossible.
hard. They don't make enough money, the people that do it either.
That's true.
That's right. It's probably because it was put on a timeline that was unreasonable, with a budget that was unreasonably low, and then they pass it off to some underling that's making $15, $16 an hour to somehow cobble together images that meet a certain format that aren't supplied, with descriptions that aren't supplied, with prices that aren't supplied, and they got to try to update that on a website, and they just have no idea what they're doing. So they put on what they can, and then everything else just goes by the wayside.
And that product's probably not in every store.
And any websites that list multiple SKU products like that, any one I've ever been on, has been a borderline terrible experience for multiple reasons. Either the products aren't listed properly, pricing information isn't updated properly, or my favorite one, it's all there, but the database that drives it behind it is so goddamn slow. You click a button, then you wait, and you wait. And by the time it comes up, I give up. So I will give Amazon credit there. When you search something on Amazon, it's pretty damn quick at returning information
Oh, yeah.
to you. Like what you're looking for.
Almost instantaneous.
Yeah. So
They've got the budget for that. I mean,
That's just
they're-
it.
He's not skimping on, I'm sure he's only paying what he
Well,
has to,
he's
but he
getting
also
$10
knows
every
that-
time somebody clicks next.
Yeah. He also has a alternate
Make sure it happens
service
fast, I don't
called
notice
AWS.
Do you know what I hate? You search for something and Amazon says they have it, and you click on that, like you just do a Google search and you go to it, and it's like, that's not what I was. This is just an advertisement to get me to your fucking site.
Yep.
You're not selling what I'm looking for. So I now am very skeptical when I put something in.
Avoid the first link.
That's exactly. I'll avoid the first two. I'll look at them and be like, okay.
Well, a lot of them tell you when they're ads, right?
If that's the thing, if you look at it quickly and just go blip and click the link, and you're not paying attention,
Sounds like another user error.
it is.
And I would
But
say
they're
that
taking
Google-
advantage of that.
Google is worse off doing that than Bing is, which a lot of people are going to Bing.
Yep.
We've had this conversation before.
Yeah, we have. Because you won't shut up about it.
Hurry up and convert. I can shut up.
Bing, 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 bing. I have attempted to make that switch, and I will think it over more often than I would before.
Of course, my favorite one. Oh my God, there's the exact link that I'm looking for. Click, boom. area not found.
Oh, 404.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta go back to the Wayback Machine. Then put that link in it. See if they got it archived.
The Wayback.
The Wayback Machine is a website that archives the internet.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
So
yeah.
sites
Did not know
that
that.
go away may have been archived. and
You can
go
find a
and
lot
get
of Angel Fire and
Oh, yeah.
GeoCities.
Yeah.
All that stuff that's long gone is still there. You can go back and look. All those shitty 90s graphics are everywhere. Dancing unicorns and all.
Has anyone,
cool.
have we
AOL.
all had our own website before?
Yep.
Yes.
I don't think I've had a personal one, but I've had websites back then that were
Yeah,
that
I've never had a
as bad
personal
as that.
The Rattlesnake.
The rattlesnake. What's the rattlesnake, Kendall?
It was adults oriented.
Oh, just like the site. Just like your site where the 24 credits are. Yeah, exactly. I get you.
Boner points.
Boner points.
You get 24 across the screen. You can't see what's on the. It took me a second to get that when you.
So websites suck. We all agree?
They do take a lot of work though. When,
I like
when Patty ran
websites.
ours. Like Patty was
I
on
use
ours
them.
every
Yeah.
single day. So
Yeah, I'm still going to use them.
Yeah.
well, yeah.
Yeah. But I mean,
Okay, so let's do something positive. Let's call out a good website. Have you had a good website? I mean, Amazon obviously loses this argument because it charged in Prime, so I'll give that a negative score on
Wikipedia.
Wikipedia is solid.
What's the accuracy of Wikipedia? Isn't it user content? Yeah.
So
You need to give citations and sources.
I'll put it to you this
I've
way.
seen a lot of videos on Wikipedia through artists, musicians. They play that game. They go through your Wikipedia page, and it's about 50-50 on whether or not it's
on musical artists, I would
Yeah.
agree. On anything that can be factually proven, though.
they have done. There has been a study done now. A friend of mine told me this, so I don't have any credible source other than my buddy, who is, tech head when it comes to computers and shit. And he said there was studies done where they took an encyclopedia, they looked for a certain article, they read it, they went to Wikipedia. Wikipedia was wrong just as often as the encyclopedias were because they're forever being outdated.
Right.
Need to be corrected, and sometimes they just had wrong information in there because it was bad info. I mean, as kids we thought that the encyclopedia was it, but they had things that were incorrect. So it's been said by some that it's the same. You've taken that and now it's online and it's free for everybody.
There was an example that I experienced where I found something that I knew was factually wrong
Okay.
on Wiki.
on Wikipedia.
You called them out on it.
So I went in and made the edit. It lasted 3 minutes, and my edit was rejected and reverted.
What?
Yep. So whenever an edit's made, there are people out there that live and breathe by watching certain articles. You can subscribe to an article on Wikipedia, and the more that you edit and the more your edits get published, the further up the scale you get that this is an actual thing that people are doing. You basically become borderline administrator kind of level, where you can make decisions.
Wikipedia god.
Yep. And there are people who live to do that. But anyway, it was a certain band, and it was about where an album was recorded, but I had video footage proving that they had done portions of the recording in a different studio.
Oh, okay.
And the album was only listed under one studio. So all I did was add a studio to it. So then when I went back, I added the link. So this is my mistake. I did not add a link or a citation of where I found this. So I added a link to the video that showed them recording one of the tracks that actually made it to the album in the other studio.
Right.
And then it got approved, published, and it's still there to this day.
What band?
Tool.
I'm just gonna ask them. Right on.
Undertow was listed at, only recorded at, I can't remember the studio, but it's a studio in LA, but it was not listed as Sound City yet. In the Sound City movie, there's footage, and also Tool put out 3 40-minute videos themselves
Oh, cool.
of them recording in the studio, and Maynard making fun of all the gold albums hanging on the wall with a bullhorn. And, and a clip of Henry Rollins doing whatever that, Bottom, yeah. So anyway, I used the video of Henry Rollins singing Bottom in the studio behind the Sound City console. And it's like, it's there. I mean,
There's somebody be cool to have on the show.
Henry Rollins.
Henry Rollins, if you're available.
Yeah,
it could be your favorite spot on the internet.
that's right.
Certainly, he'll love our website.
Okay, so we'll give Wikipedia a thumbs up.
Okay.
You got a website that you think is...
Top of my head, no, I can't. I mean, there's not anything that stands out again.
Yeah, I don't know.
McClellan brand source. McClellan'sfurniture.com.
There you go.
I don't know about from a content perspective because it's user generated as well, but from a technological perspective, Reddit does an amazing job at keeping
Yeah.
your website up.
They do. Yeah.
Their search function is kind of poor.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Blabbermouth is a good website.
What is it?
Blabbermouth.
Okay.
What's Blabbermouth?
Music, source,
Typically
rock,
hard
all
rock
things
and
rock.
heavy metal and that
Punk,
type of thing.
rock, metal.
Yeah. They've been around for quite some time too.
Yeah.
I like Bandcamp.
Bandcamp is beautiful.
Yeah.
I would give it a huge thumbs up. That is a great website. I don't know if I got one that I would say. I'm thinking specifically in shopping aspect, like
Yeah.
Walmart is a friggin' train wreck. Amazon's okay, except for I've had the experience where it nickel and dime me.
I have gone to the Canadian Tire website and walked into our local store to the aisle and found the item sitting right there.
Canadian Tire's not
Because
bad, but
they
their
do
database is laggy. Like you search something, it can take a while for it to return an answer.
Yes. Yeah.
So I find that a little bit.
Plus, their inventory is not always up to date.
I've had that happen too.
Oh, okay.
But that's up to that again comes down to the store employees not doing their part.
Do you think some companies don't prioritize their website?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. They put brick and mortar ahead of online.
I heard that there are some that theorize that the reason Sears Canada finally was done, they were early to online shopping. They were like, yep, this is the wave of the future, we're going to do it. But they did it so badly and never made any corrections that they were dumping money into the websites and it just was not working. People weren't using it. And then, of course, in the middle of this,
It was atrocious.
No,
it was
because
terrible.
And
It
we
was
had a
awful.
Sears outlet in our
Yeah.
store there, right
Yeah.
at the very end.
Yeah, yeah. And of course, Amazon comes along and just skyrockets,
Eats
and
their
that just
lunch.
killed them. Yeah,
Amazon's going to be the death of a lot of brick and mortar shops, man.
Yeah.
A lot.
I'll tell you what's going to be left, in my opinion, are the little mom and pop shops that the bigger centers and bigger stores started sort of edging out. So when Amazon starts killing these guys, your bakeries, people that make something that you go to this location and get that item because that's the guy that makes
Something that is
product.
manufactured there.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
you know,
Whether it's baking or manufacturing, whatever. Like the
Something
toy shop
tangible
or
service.
there's the toy store over in PEI.
Yeah.
Is it called the Toy Factory?
I think it is the Toy
And
Factory.
that guy makes stuff. Not everything. He brings in stuff as well. But to go and experience that place and go out back and your kids actually make a toy.
I've never heard of that place.
Oh, it's amazing. You go in and anything that he's made, he'll customize for you. I bought a marionette. It was a dog. He was showing us how to run. I'm like, that's really cool. And he said, do you want to put a name on it? And I'm like, sure. And I'm like, I don't know what to do and I'm like, oh, we're on Prince Edward Island. Call him Eddie. He goes, great. He takes right the back right away and burns it in with a wood burner. Puts Eddie on the bottom of it.
Charred. You can get all that stuff on Amazon.
So in a day and time when the business's online presence is supposed to be everything, why are there so many great ones?
I don't understand the anger. Who are you angry at?
Who are you mad at?
You.
All
Is
of
it
us.
me? Because I just said let's roundtable. Look, we can cast out negative energies all we want, man, but it's only going to get better if we stay positive. That's it.
Okay, welcome to United Angels.
Now we're talking.
Yeah.
I'm in.
Yeah. Let's get some wings.
You'll love the intro of this episode. You with a big fucking halo? Oh, it's going to be golden.
Oh,
Shower.
totes.
Golden shower.
Like and subscribe.